but for a player of his age and experience to go further than the semis here is a monumental ask. Nadal has not dropped a set and has shown no signs of the injuries that often afflict him. Exciting, Tsitsipas in flight. Credit: AAPNadal watched only the first set of Tsitsipas v Federer, before going off to dinner with his Spanish team. "We are Spanish, so we went to dinner late." Nadal chose to follow the live scores. The Spanish great won both of their two previous best-of-3 set encounters, one on hard court, the other on Barcelona clay, where, as Tsitsipas put it after defeating Roberto Bautista Agut in 4 sets, he is on a completely another level. Nadal won the Barcelona match 6-1, 6-2. "I felt very close of beating him in Toronto, though the score was 6-2, 7-6, said the Greek. "I remember coming back to the locker room and promising to myself I'm going to do much better against him next time. I felt like I understood a bit better what he was doing on the court after that match." Nadal saves most of his acute commentary for the Spanish media, which was told that, to progress deeper in a major, a youngster must be prepared to take the step. Rafa felt that Tsitsipas had already shown was ready. In previous Australian Opens, Nadal has been undone by his body and by the taxing game that he plays from the baseline, which places enormous stress on his legs. This year, though, he's been blessed with much shorter matches prior to the tournament. Federer observed that Nadal seemed to have recalibrated his game to become more attacking. Imposing, Rafael Nadal is the Greek crowd favorite's next challenge. Credit: AAPTHE prevailing view within the men's tour, too, is that Nadal will likely reduce his schedule, following a Federer template to protect his body and save himself for the matches that matter. Tsitsipas plays an all-court game and is willing to get to the net, where his reach is considerable. If Greece is not noted for production of tennis champions, Stephanos has, he breeding of a Grand Slam winner. His father was a proficient player, while his Russian-born mother, Julia Salnikova, was the top-ranked player in the Soviet Union, having the misfortune to be playing at a time when Soviet players weren't allowed to travel on the tour. Russia isn't claiming Stephanos, and while Tennis Australia did have a crack at recruiting him, he says he was not really that close to trading the blue and white for green and gold. In this semi-final, he'll have a noisy Hellenic portion of the crowd in his corner, and the natural support that Aussies loan to underdogs. But he will need to produce a level he's not shown yet, against a player who needs only to bring what he's shown over the past week.